All right, we now have to get to breaking news from Detroit's west side. The manhunt for a 16-year-old who escaped from police custody in handcuffs is now over.
Yeah, police say Chaz Taylor was able to get his hands from behind his back to his front as he ran off from the 10th precinct on Livernois this morning. So let's get to Rod Maloney. He's live with an update from police and what the teen's mother is saying about this, Rod.
That's right. Well, in the last half hour, he was found running down the street just a couple of blocks from here in the 9700 block of Broad Street. But it ends a long day where a lot of Detroit and police and fire resources, including the helicopter and a lot of other equipment, was used to try and find this young man. His mother, Dana Taylor, talked to us on the phone while she was driving here. They live on the west side of the state, and she talked to us just after it was discovered that her son had been found.
It's a relief that he's been found.
Detroit police put out this picture of Chaz after he ran from them this morning. This is a picture of Chaz in happier times with his mother, Dana Taylor. They live in Muskegon. DPD arrested Chaz for carrying a concealed weapon and resisting arrest. They brought him to the 10th precinct, and while in handcuffs, his arms behind him, somehow he was able to run away from officers, jump this brick wall behind the precinct. DPD, along with the Detroit Fire Department, did a search inside this burned-out hulk of an abandoned building in Chicago. Detroit Police Commander Nick Kiriakou tells us about that search.
So that combined search and rescue team went inside the building and checked it because they're trained in that. The nature of the building, necessitates, additional training in how to assess, how to move through that type of premises. So they searched at length without any luck.
Dana says her son means no one any harm.
What happened last night was two adults decided to get my 16-year-old drunk. He is bipolar and off of his meds.
As for DPD, an escaped prisoner is a black eye for the department.
So there will be an administrative investigation into any possible misconduct or mishandling of the prisoner in a situation as serious as this, where it was allowed to happen in some form or fashion. From a supervisory perspective, management perspective, we have to dive into and ascertain what was done wrong to allow this to occur.
Chaz has now been brought to the hospital to get the once-over by doctors. He can expect to go then to the youth home. The question of whether adult charges might be pending is not something we're going to know for the next day or two. Reporting live on Detroit's west side, Rod Maloney, Local 4.